How's everyone doing? Wow.
Okay, first of all, the volume? I'm not used to sitting this far from you guys. How is the volume? Is it extremely crisp? Let us know, please. How's the volume? Summer solstice, baby.
Aloha.
How's the
Hello,
volume
hello.
for Instagram? Is it good? It's good.
Okay.
Awesome. Who's here? Let us see comments so we can answer. Tigris, read out some names. We see Isa, Leanne. Who else is here? Amy, Merlin. Who else? Shell, I see.
Happy solstice, everybody.
Liara, Raphael.
Bless your heart.
Saleya, I'm sure is here. The kids are
And
sleeping.
here we have
Who else?
Carolina. We have Liz beside me. We have Andre and Katya and Tigris and Nectaria and Serafina. I did it! I'm surprised too. I'm like, I actually know these people.
Well done,
They're
Siman.
not just hired actors. We do like these people.
We see more than twice.
Yeah. We've met before.
Oh my God. Guys, don't you love coming together like this? And by the way, is the volume crisp as fuck? Please let us know. How's the volume? I'm screaming because you guys are so far. I can't
Yeah, no,
scream.
the mic's here. You don't need to scream.
Okay, so if I talk like this.
On YouTube, how's the
No,
volume?
you're screaming. Like, ah! Okay, so I'm going to speak. I'm going to do a test run for the volume, please. And this is the way we normally speak. So, hello, everybody. How's the volume? Please let us know if this volume is just perfect or it's sounding really low. If it's perfect, let me know perfect.
Comment on YouTube, perfect.
And
Comment and Instagram.
Instagram,
Same.
how's the volume? Is it loud and crisp and perfect? Please let us know on Instagram.
Perfect.
Everybody says perfect. Amazing.
Perfect. It's a unanimous
Welcome.
perfect.
Just so we're not screaming. And we
I
remember we
know.
have a mic right here that's picking up all our frequencies.
Yes.
So this is our Tulum soul family and it's growing. A couple of people couldn't make it. And we just felt so strongly to host this together this year because New Earth is literally like, how many of you can really feel the frequencies of New Earth? Like it's coming so fast.
Yeah.
It's magnetizing
It's
so
within us all.
fast. Yes, we literally are the blueprint holders, the Christed keepers of these codes, and they're coming on, baby. Honestly, whether we're ready or not, they're coming on. So, do you want to talk a bit about what solstice is?
Yeah. So, welcome everyone. This is 2024 summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern hemisphere for all our beautiful Aussie soul family. And let us know in the comments where you guys are joining in from. We have soul family from all over the world joining us on this very precious day. And the main reason we celebrate solstice is this is the day of the year where there's equal. It's the longest day of the year. So this is a day of light. It is a day of celebration. It is a day where we are at the peak of the summer. And it is the day where we can feel the forward momentum of everything that we have put in motion in the beginning of the year. So whatever projects, whatever life is bringing you, whatever work or soul divine missions you are carrying out, solstice is the time when all wheels are churning, we're moving forward, we're seeing the fruits of our productivity, we're adjusting the gears, we're making changes, we're connecting with our soul family, we're creating new timelines, and everything's humming and spinning beautifully. So the reason we celebrate solstice is because since ancient times of Atlantis and Lemuria, when Earth was in its golden age, we were all harmonized with the divine, with the higher dimensions. We would all live in balance and harmony with the rhythms of Gaia. And Gaia is a divine goddess of the light. Gaia is a very beautiful being of the light. She is the divine feminine mother, which holds all of us as her children. So we honor our mother by honoring her cycles. And solstice is one of the peak cycles of Gaia, where we all come together, we celebrate, we say intentions for ourselves, we say intentions and prayers for our children, for our families, for next generations to come. And also we remember, we pray for all those who have gone before us, and we thank them in gratitude for carving the path and for allowing us the opportunity to be here now and doing and carrying out our sacred missions, our soul's work in the footsteps of our ancestors. So this is a time of rejoicing. This is a time of honoring and remembering. And this is definitely a time of celebration. So who's with me in celebration?
We are.
And so it is.
Do any of your, and so it is. And do any of you have your kids watching with you? Our children here, and for all of you children watching, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I love you. Even though I haven't, yes, me three. We love you. And we cannot wait to meet you, hug you, play with you, connect with you, wherever you are. So I'm so happy that there's so many of you here. This is beautiful. So a quick rundown of today. It's going to be super casual. And the funny part is we've added a lot of extra additions and layers in the last 10 minutes. As always, exactly. So basically, what do we have? Oh, by the way, I have to remember not to scream because I do have a mic. When I scream, my voice changes.
Yeah. Take a minute to breathe. Let's take a minute to breathe, everyone, and ground in these exciting energies. So we'll all tune into our heart. Close your eyes. If you want, you can place your hands on your heart and say to yourself, I recall all parts of me back to myself right here, right now. And as you're saying this, take a deep breath. And feel your aura, feel the energy coming towards you, towards your heart center from all directions. Take another deep breath in. Fill your body with your own light. Feel your energy and your light going all the way down to your feet, grounding you. Send this light all the way down to the core of the earth, connecting with Mother Earth. And once again, I recall all parts of me back to myself right here, right now. And so it is.
So we have a lot of beautiful soul family today from all over the world. And what we would love is for you guys to take a picture of yourselves, maybe a picture of your crystal grid, and post it on your, just tag us. If you tag us at Eldora Siman, one word, that's our Instagram handle, we will then compile all those pictures and share them on our social media, share some of your stories. So do that and just say summer solstice. So more and more of your awakened friends, put a nice comment, a nice little title. So more of your friends can see what you are up to in your life. There's no longer the need to hide and shy away from these things. In fact, these things are going mainstream. We're here to share. Exactly. We're here to share these codes. So a very quick rundown.
You need some water?
I have water. I just screamed so much in the beginning that my voice is acting up. So the program outlined, this whole ceremony will go on for about 90 minutes or so. The first half, we're just going to share with you a channeled message. We have a beautiful grid here. So we're going to start off with a channeled message that I received yesterday. And guys, before I even start this, I want to share how powerful the current times are. I don't know if you guys know this, but for the last several years, for the past 4 or 5 years, we've been hosting online solstice ceremonies for our community. And Siman was always the one who would receive the channeling, receive the download. Last year, we were all in Mount Shasta. Many of you were online in the ceremony with us, and Yeshua contacted Siman and gave him a whole channeling. And I was always told that, I just knew that so basically the way it works is the masters contact you when they need you to channel this information. And as I was getting ready, I was shown that. So a few weeks ago, you guys know I had this. I'm not fully merged with my Lyra higher self yet, but I started to incorporate. Some of her parts have started coming in. I'm still at the very base of my higher self activation with my Lyra self. And this year, it's making me emotional. For the very first year on Solstice, I was contacted and I received the whole transmission, and I typed it all up yesterday and today. And I kept saying to Saman, hey, you want to look at it? You want to look at it? I was a bit nervous. And he's like, no, this is going to be your transmission. And guys, this goes very deep. This is what the transmission also includes, which you guys will see. What has happened is that Earth has dominantly been a patriarchal society, a male-dominated society. That's why you'll see all the US presidents are male. That's why you see I worked in corporate for 20 years, and all of our CEOs and CFOs and the top dogs of all the jobs I ever worked for were male. And truly, this year, 2024, the fact that my higher self or my galactic higher self has only started now to merge with me, and for the very first year, this channeling is coming through me purely. I was asked to share this with you at the very beginning. This truly means that the divine feminine frequencies are returning to Earth. This truly means that the divine feminine is rising. And this also truly means that we, the divine feminine, give a heartfelt shout out, a heartfelt hug and embrace to the divine masculines who've been holding space for us to arrive until this now moment. And from the bottom of my heart, Saman, that is you for me.
That's very sweet.
Oh my God.
And you are that for me.
Honestly, Saman, you know what he said to me today? He said, I am so relieved that you have come. He's like, I'm so relieved I don't have to do the channeling, and I just didn't come. It just has happened.
You know why I said that? Because Yeshua really waits till the last minute to come in, and it really bugs me. I'm like, Yeshua, where's the channeling? It's coming. And until I'm like setting up cameras and I'm like writing my channel message. So Yeshua, you did this.
Exactly. And that's what they did even with me. This whole thing came in late last evening. And most of it this morning. Someone's phone is on. So they do this all the time. So we're also going to be picking the 2 lucky winners for our raffle to the Glastonbury 888 convergence. We're going to be doing that in a bit, which is super exciting. And guys, this is what I mean by this is our soul family in Tulum. We're having a potluck dinner right after this, all of us. And this girl here, Liz, who is such a sweetheart, has been with us in all of our events. Such an angel. And so Liz and Nectaria were part of our invitation. And I said to Liz, I said, hey, for the potluck, can you make cacao? And she's like, of course, because her cacao is amazing. It's the best cacao I've ever had.
She does all of our cacao ceremonies, for those who don't know.
So anyway, she arrived in the house today. And I said to her, Liz, just 10 minutes ago, by the way, you're going to be doing a 15-minute cacao ceremony at the end for all of us. And she's like, bueno, done. So there's no like formality, nothing. She's like, sure, I'm in. So we're going to be doing a cacao ceremony. And this angel behind here, Nectaria, is one of the most angelic, pure-hearted, innocent, childlike singers I have.
Her.
So sweet.
Her reflection.
She is so sweet, and she's been with us at all of our events. And guess what? I was given the guidance about a week ago. Book a ticket for Nectaria because she needs to come to Glastonbury because her voice is very elevating and is really, oh my God, I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
And I messaged her and I said, Nectaria, you're coming to Glastonbury. And she's like, oh my God, it literally feels like we're all doing this work together.
And tell them what happened.
Oh yeah, and then she says to me, I'm already planning on being in Glastonbury for all of August. So
Yes,
it just,
it's great.
She was already in Glastonbury,
I'm
and then we
already-
contacted her, and she's free on our dates. She
Yeah.
was going there for another
Yeah.
event, which starts the day after our event
It's very
ends.
magical.
So powerful.
So what we're going to do after, so we're going to start with the channeled update, and then we're going to do a solstice ceremony. How many of you have been with us in past ceremonies? Let us know. Say, have you been with us in 1, 2, 3, 4, or all of them? Just let us know how many ceremonies you've taken part with us. I would love to know. That would be amazing because I know many of you have been. Was anyone with us in our 2019 or 2020 ceremony in Costa Rica? There's a few first times, all so many.
Wow, we have some
So much love. So much love. So for those of you who it's the first time, we'll tell you all about it just before we start. And I guess that's it, you guys. And then we're gonna have some singing and dancing. Siman's gonna play us some tracks, and we'll dance and we'll close it off. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna start with the channeled ascension energy update that channeled through me yesterday and today, and it's my absolute honor to share this with you. Greetings, beloved ones. We are the Royal Feline Collective of Lyra, addressing you on this auspicious portal of the solstice in your year of 2024. We are a ninth dimensional feline collective, hailing from the Lyran star system and working closely with the galactic and planetary councils of light. It is our intention today to share some of the work that has been going on behind the scenes on your planet and how it all ties to the ascension of Earth from the third into the fourth density. The ascension of humanity and Terra Gaia is in full swing, a celestial phenomenon that has the full attention of the forces of light in this galaxy. What happens on your planet over the course of the next few decades will set off many chain reactions and create brand new timelines across multiple planes of reality in the higher dimensions. One of the most pressing needs at this time is the clearing and removal of all false codes and false identities that are keeping humanity locked in a 666 reverse polarity inverse matrix. The false codes of the matrix are primarily ignorance, lack of desire to evolve, hatred and separation, poverty and victim consciousness, envy, jealousy, greed, selfishness, lust, escapism, dependency on food, addictions of all kinds, pride, and arrogance. These false codes, through various fourth density devices, implants, and J seals, are stunting your growth towards the embodiment of your galactic royalty avatars. Their very purpose and design is to stunt your DNA from accessing higher codes of the ascension by making you a vibrational mismatch to them. While we have had some success in the past decade in channeling these implant removal techniques and quantum healings through a few select mystery schools on the planet, things are simply not moving fast enough. And this is fundamentally because these devices are hooked in through a primary meta implant, and these meta implants require the physical presence of Christed key code and blueprint holders activated, pure-hearted, service-oriented individuals for permanent removal. And this happens with careful, multidimensional, and deliberate orchestration, as well as pure intention. On the Lionsgate portal this August, we are delighted that so many of you have answered the call to be of service to heal and activate the planetary grids of Glastonbury, Stonehenge, and Avebury. We will be connecting with those of you physically present, as well as through those joining virtually. Our primary target this year is the meta-diodetic implant placed in the Stonehenge area that is connected to a false code time switch to attempt to keep your galactic aspects across multiple lifetimes in a state of trauma and numbness. Through time travel, your past and future timelines have been distorted to keep your current timeline in a state of trauma and shock. Once the Stonehenge implant has been successfully dismantled, all false identities that are not in sync with your galactic higher selves will be replaced with new codes and instructions in resonance with your true divine origins. A ceremonial ritual will be held in the higher realms to connect the fourth density ethereal city of Avalon to the physical land where Avalon now sits in the UK. We repeat, a ceremonial ritual will be held in the higher realms to connect the fourth density etheric city of Avalon to the physical land where Avalon now sits in the UK. You will mirror, so to speak, these ceremonial rituals on your physical land in the UK Avalon region on the earth plane. You are all ancient spiritual masters and adepts. You hold key blueprints of the perfected Christed royalty codes. You play an instrumental role in this cosmic convergence event, this Lionsgate. You are all part of a cosmic puzzle, a tribe of ascending wayshowers, soul contracted to come together for your light missions in this lifetime. There are two cities of light which we have been preparing in parallel reality versions of Earth, which will be anchored into Glastonbury this Lionsgate 2024. The first city is called Avalon, which is currently anchored in the fourth density within Agartha inner Earth. Avalon contains the perfected templates of divine royalty. Avalon contains the perfected templates of divine royalty on earth, which were the primary codices that King Arthur, Merlin, Yeshua, and Mary Magdalene were working with. Once installed, these codices will unlock financial sovereignty on this planet, and the false Orion banking system 666 financial slavery matrix codes will tumble like a house of cards, leading to an unprecedented era of financial sovereignty on Earth for all citizens of this planet. The second city of light, known as Sapphire, is located in the fifth density above the atmospheric realms of Earth. Sapphire represents the royal blue codes of the feline collectives of Lyra and Sirius B. Sapphire is a galactic city that contains the codes of angelic harmony, and the perfection of pure intent. This city is a template of all the possible future timelines that Earth may venture into once humanity ascends. These two cities will be converging in the area in and around Glastonbury, the heart chakra of planet Earth, one from above and one from below. Masters, you are all being called over the next few years to assist in anchoring these cities of light. For you are all powerful mages, and the frequency of sound through your spoken words carries a powerful divine resonance. At the time of this celestial merger and lowering down of ascended Sapphire and the raising up of ascended Avalon into the physical lands, a high frequency energetic pulse from our spaceship will be sent to your heart space that will ripple through every single one of you into the grids of the land beneath you. This pulse will be anchored through a series of coordinated rituals, chants, and movements, which will be downloaded to you at the appropriate time. This pulse will, in a matter of seconds, raise your energetic frequency, and many ancient time-coded implants will instantly be removed from your systems because you are simply no longer a vibrational match for them. An essence of your perfected self is already in the land in Glastonbury. For those of you physically present for this occasion, there will be a soul retrieval, which will help restore your soul blueprints in a very tangible way. This will in turn activate your powers, gifts, and memories as a fifth dimensional master. You will remember fragments of your past lifetimes as priests and priestesses on various orders in Atlantis and Lemuria. Many of you will have a holy shit, I am back kind of moment. Being in the frequency of this event will activate a lot of things for everyone in your group. Priestess and priest codes, royalty codes, Magdalena Rose codes. All templates of false king and false queens will be replaced with the Christed royalty codes because the true royalty codes are returning to your planet. This is a frequency that we cannot quite explain in words. Everything is telepathic in our realms, but the transmission that will come through will leave you positively changed forever. The Glastonbury convergence is being designed as one of the biggest spiritual initiations you will ever go through. It will take focus and dedication and a deep desire to work on your shadows and bring everything to perfection within yourself to be a vibrational match to it. We repeat, your desire trumps everything else. Your desire to better yourself. Your desire to create change for yourself. Your desire to heal yourself. After hundreds, maybe thousands of years of playing in duality, your deep desire to ascend into higher states of consciousness into the new earth. It is this very core desire that makes you a vibrational match to be with and learn from each other at this time. We encourage you to prepare your physical vessels for this event because your bodies will need to be in optimal condition to hold the higher dimensional frequencies that you will be receiving. This is a reminder to eat clean, exercise, detox, like you're training for a spiritual experience of a lifetime. We thank you and are ever so grateful for this opportunity to connect with you all on this solstice portal. Shukurashini uyamo tatateto tiashtoma inyono inikurali uma isti kuru kuri anyashtia ko shtia no shtia ioi kuru Ka Ra Sha Welcome back, everyone. So I think, my heart is pounding. How did you guys feel? Did you feel the frequencies?
So magical.
So we would love to
It was
decode.
extremely powerful.
Yeah, guys.
It's not just the words, the frequency coming through you was
And your voice.
moving me to
so much.
tears.
You're so
It was like a lava going from my heart into my whole blood body system.
And then I see lions.
Huh?
Like
Lions, yes. So when I look at my higher self, she's a lioness. She's slender. She's very, very slender and very, very tall. And recently there was a purple crystal installed. It's still not active. It's still dormant, but it was installed in my third eye. I still have to remove many implants to activate that. And we're going to be doing one implant removal tomorrow for it, actually, because I'm on a time. I have to get this done ASAP before Glastonbury. So we're like putting it in our calendar. But she wears that purple crystal. So guys, I would love, and she's a lioness being. So it's a feline lioness being, and Siman's higher self is a feline lion being from Sirius B. And it's the perfect merger because Sirius B is the masculine feline consciousness, and Lyra is the feminine. So it's a divine masculine feminine meeting. And what we've been shown is this divine union of galactic codes on Earth. Siman and I carry the codes, and all of you who are coming carry the codes. So for us to be there as the pillars, they're showing where the bridge, like Siman and I are the bridge. They're facilitating everything from the higher realms. And through Siman and me and all the people present, this pulse is going to be sent down, and that pulse will ripple through the grids of Avalon. So do you want to decode this a bit more or ask any questions? We would be happy to answer. Yes.
Dig into the cities of light because
Yes.
that's a huge download.
Yes, do it.
This came through Eldora just yesterday. And this cities of light that were mentioned is a huge news for us. So basically what they were describing is that there are two etheric cities that the Ascended Masters and the angels are preparing in order to help Earth ascend. And what is an etheric city? It's basically a city of light that exists in a higher octave, a higher frequency. So it's invisible to the naked eye, but it is there like an energetic blueprint of the perfected templates of what New Earth City will look like. So think of it like an architectural blueprint of all the possible timelines in an ascended planet. So one city of light is Agartha, which is inner Earth. And inner Earth is a whole civilization. There's many different dimensions happening there. There's many different species and races thriving there. So Avalon is the city of light, which is below Earth. And Sapphire is the city of light that is above Earth in the 5th density. And both of these cities of light on Glastonbury, when we're hosting a event in Glastonbury on August 8, 2024. And we already have like many light workers coming and we have some spots remaining. But basically all the light workers who are coming are going to be doing very powerful work at Stonehenge, at Avalon, at a few sacred
Avebury.
sites, Avebury. And what we're going to be doing is we're the human vessels to help the higher dimensional beings intervene with the planetary affairs. So they literally are giving us the instructions of what we need to carry out. And at each site, we'll be given instructions to carry out a specific ceremony, which will be running in parallel to a ceremony in the higher dimension, etheric city of light, and the lower dimension. So there will be 3 ceremonies taking place in Glastonbury on Lionsgate, one below Earth, one above Earth. And the whole point of the ceremony is to merge all of these realities into one. And that's how Earth ascends. It's like fast forwarding our timelines by hundreds of years.
Yes.
Right? Just by bringing in the perfected template. Because what happens when Earth's grids have the perfected template, our hearts also have them. And reality is not created by putting a brick next on top of each other. That's not how you create reality. You create reality through intention. So when your intentions merge with the higher densities, you create everything you create is a higher dimensional frequency. So it's huge for us. It's huge for humanity. And they also said that the city of the city of Avalon contains key codes that will bring financial freedom to the entire planet. Now that's huge. Okay, we all know that this has been a long time coming, that this existing financial slavery system that's based on an Orion banking system, this is supposed to tumble, and the whole world economy is based on financial slavery, and it's not the way abundance or finance works in the higher dimensions. So what's going to happen is when this false system of financial slavery comes tumbling down as a result of this higher dimensional merger we're going to do, then it's going to give birth to a movement of financial sovereignty for all of humanity. And it's about time.
Yes. And another thing that came in very strongly was how many of you who are coming are feeling the call for 2 reasons. What they said is the first reason is many of our soul fragments are already stuck in that land, in the grids of that land, including myself. They literally said, you guys are going to have a holy shit, I have arrived, holy shit, everything's different kind of moment after Glastonbury. That's what they told me, for me personally, and I'm telling you guys as well. And they said, Eldora and Saman, you still have some soul fragments that you're now a vibrational match to retrieve. And that's why they're saying we're going to be leading a soul retrieval in Glastonbury, because many of us were in Glastonbury as, witches and practicing magicians, and we're working for the light, sharing our gifts. And now it's time to pull all of that back to us. And the second thing they said was, what was it? No, the pulse I talked about. That pulse was actually, it got me very, very excited, because they were giving us the dynamic of how this is going to happen. And when they said pulse, it was, it'll come back to me. So, so basically right now we have a call, because we don't want to keep this container open indefinitely, because we do want all of you guys. I know many of you are like, we're about to buy tickets. So we currently have tickets live for any of you who feels this. I remembered what I was going to say. The other part they told us was about the initiations, which leads to why you're feeling the call. So they said many of you are feeling this hard desire. So many from Australia. They're like, we're getting our passports ready. We're coming. So they explained why you're feeling this strong pull. One is to do this work because you've got the codes and the keys in your blueprint. And for those of you who are not physically present, they said that this will come in future events and whatnot. But they also said that this year, Glastonbury is calling you for a sacred initiation. It wasn't just put in the website. They said it was very intentional. We don't know yet what these initiations are going to be, but all we know is that it's going to change our lives forever, all of us. So for those of you who are feeling the call strongly, tickets are still up right now for a limited time. You can go to www.nems.love, which is NEMS, which is New Earth Mystery School. .love, and you'll see it right there. And we look forward to connecting with so many of you. It's going to be this August 7th to 11th, 2024. And on that note,
and we'll put the links in the description of the YouTube videos.
And on that note, we have 2 lucky raffle winners who are going to be, I truly feel like whoever's picked out of this jar is meant to be there. That's how I look at it. So Saman and I are gifting 2 tickets to 2 people. And all of them have been verified, tested, like thanks to Asteria, who messaged all of them and said, we want to make sure that if your name is picked, A, you're going to be able to fly and not say, oh, I don't have the money. or I have my son's wedding on those dates or whatever. And so these are all confirmed people. So I'm going to pull one, Saman's going to pull one, and whoever is pulled, I know that this person is meant. And I'm going to put it all out here so there's equal distribution. We know that this person is meant to be here. Yes, drum roll. Drum roll. Okay, so I've picked mine. Saman, go ahead and pick yours. All right. Saman, go ahead. Do the honors.
Okay, the first winner is, as the Emmy Awards goes to Amy Patan.
Amy, are you here? Say hello. Amy Patan. Do we see Amy here? We'll pull.
If not, we'll contact her.
All right. And the second.
Oh my God!
Benjamin, holy shit. What did Saman say?
You know why we're so excited? Because this is like a 20-year-old who just joined our 23-year-old. He just joined our mystery school, Benjamin. And he's such an inspirational young, beautiful young man. He's a musician and he freestyles. And he's a conscious freestyler. So he's creating a whole movement for the next generation to raise the frequency with his lyrics.
And guess what? He said to us that he's so feeling the call to come to Glastonbury that he would take a loan, a student loan, in order to make it. Like he's coming, whether he wins this or not. And
before this event, I said, I wish that kid wins.
I know! He said that! I know!
See, my Merkaba is powerful.
So we had... Yeah, Saman, put in a word for me. So,
hey, Benjamin, you can pay me later.
This is incredible, you guys. All right, so let's put that away. So Amy Patton and Benjamin, my God, like that, truly you both have manifested this because this is not a coincidence. All right, so now I think we should move into sacred ceremony. How's everybody feeling? So let us just start by giving them a quick rundown, super quick, of what we're going to be doing in the ceremony. So first, Saman will get into the technicalities, but let me get to the fun parts. We're going to be calling in the angels, the masters, the ascended masters of the light, calling in Ashtar and Isis and all our personal guardians, the feline tribes of Lyra, Sirius B, all your higher selves, Pleiadians, Arcturians of the light. And we always set very powerful temple spaces. So you guys will feel the frequencies because you are going to be in sacred ceremony with us. We'll be calling in the Tulum elders, the Tulum guardians of the land who've been holding the light and protecting all the stargates here. We're going to be calling in all these powerful emissaries, the elementals, the fairies. They're all already here. I can feel them. And we're going to be making some noise because it's our excitement and cheer and happiness and childlike play that bring them in. So this is what the kids really, really love. If you guys have a drum or something, bring it.
Yeah, any musical instrument will do.
Yes.
Your voice.
Bring your voice. Did I miss anything?
No.
Wow. What's going on with me right now? This is usually, I'm like, Saman, go tell them everything. And yeah, it's like, I'm not used to this. I am not used to this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Awesome, guys. So let's get into ceremony. I feel we could stand up.
No, they won't. They'll just see our bellies then. No, I think it's fine. No, don't ask.
You're
we'll
sure?
just sit here, we'll
Okay.
stay put, and we'll be in the frame, and we'll call. This is more like participating.
Fine.
Otherwise, the energy gets.
Okay, here, have some water before we start.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah.
And if you
Perfect.
guys
Oh,
have
let me
any
drum a
other
bit.
instruments, you can bring it, like a shaker or whatever.
Okay, perfect. I have a shaker.
Not everyone move. Yeah, everybody sit.
I brought 3 shakers if you like to share.
Yeah.
Shaker in the kitchen too.
Do you mind taking the shakers behind you? Guys so much. I love you guys so much. You know what? It's been such a journey that we've all been on. Okay, this mic is here and I'm screaming there. Put it back here.
Anybody? Yeah. Oh, shaker.
Good.
Yeah, good.
We have been on such a journey, haven't we all, Soul Family? The last few years, we've been tried and tested, all of us, and we're still here celebrating solstice together in one of the most historical and magical times on this planet. On this planet, and the amount of love we all share. You guys may feel like, oh wow, this is nice, but we know that when you guys come to our physical events, this love is very real. There's so much familiarity. The first day, everybody's hugging, like making connections. There's so much remembrance, right? That's why we're all magnetizing to each other right now. So how about we start with a little bit of drumming? I'm feeling called, and then we'll...
Drumming and humming.
Ooh, all of us freestyle.
Freestyle.
Okay, any freestyle rappers in the house? All of you are. We're all going to be drumming and humming, whatever that sounds like. So everybody join us. We have no idea what this is going to sound like. So just bring it, shoot it up. All right. So first, let's start with just a minute of drumming. I think we'll just do one drum for the first one, and then after that, everybody join in. Everyone start coming in. We have to dance. I can't sit. Let's take this up. We have to dance. Multi-level actors. Amazing. Okay, Siman. Okay, I think let's keep standing. I'm so happy we're standing for this. And then we'll all move back a bit. So we're going to get into ceremony now. Just move that a bit this side. Come back. Okay. Siman, back. Oh.
There's my baby fairy. Oh, so beautiful.
Come in here.
Serafina, on your phone, quickly check which way is east.
Yeah.
There's a compass app.
I have a compass app? That's good to know. Oh, I do. Wow. Okay. East is this way.
This way?
This way.
Okay.
It's very much way.
Sounds good. So
Wait,
just
wait,
stand
no, wait. This way. Incorporate intentions into the thing.
This way is east.
Yes.
So east,
West.
west. East, south, west, north.
It's
Yes.
100%. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you. No, it's my kids.
You can congratulate yourself.
Okay. Saman, do you want to drum or do you want me to?
No, you go.
Okay.
I'll read. I'll sit and read.
No.
Now that he knows that you can do it, it's like, okay, I see that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Saman, you can sit down here if you want.
Yeah.
Pull the mic towards us. Everybody huddle. Come in the thing here.
Okay. Yeah. So we're calling in the directions. This is also known as the spiritual tradition of the medicine wheel in ancient Native American cultures, Aboriginal cultures, and the shamanic cultures from all over the world. This tradition has been practiced for hundreds of years by shamans and wisdom keepers. And the significance of this calling in the direction and creating a sacred circle, it's in harmony with the cycles of nature. So we do this every solstice and every equinox, 4 times a year. And when we call in the directions, what we're really doing is calling upon the 6 sacred directions: above, below, north, south, east, and west. And the 7th sacred direction is the sacred center or the heart. And what we're mimicking is we're mimicking all of creation, because the universe was initially created from the sacred center of the heart of God. So from the sacred center, everything emerges, and then it goes in all directions and brings back knowledge and wisdom from the entire universe, and then brings it back to the heart of God, where we neutralize everything in unity consciousness. So the 7 sacred directions are a way of calling in the spirits of each segment of this universe. And these are also different reflections or aspects of who we are. So what essentially we're going to be doing is, let's say I say we're calling upon the sacred direction of the east, the place of the rising sun. We're calling upon those spirits. They're spirits of the east that were in charge of that sector of the universe, and we're calling upon those creational energies. Everything is part of the soup of God, and we're calling it back towards us from all directions and creating a very powerful container. So you get the point?
Yes.
And the way the spirit responds to us is through our excitement, right? So if we just say, hey, spirits of the east, when you have some time.
Oh, and by the way, everybody give the person who's to your right and left a kiss right now. Everybody, kiss, kiss, kiss now.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, everybody, you have to kiss. You have to kiss. You have to kiss. Amazing.
Yes,
All
we
right.
start with love.
Yes.
So when I say we are calling upon the sacred direction of the east, the element of wind, everybody start screaming and play your music.
Yes.
Do you want to do a test run?
Yes.
We're calling upon the sacred direction of the east, the place of the rising sun. Awesome, you guys. And you guys who are watching remotely, you're all going to be standing up and joining us in your cheer. If you have a pot or a pan, just bang it.
Oh, and take clips of you doing this if ever it aligns, and tag us.
Take some videos and share
Tag
them with us. We might even feature you on our stories. Okay, awesome. So let's get started. So we're all facing east first. The direction.
If you don't know what is east, don't worry. Just face any direction.
Yeah.
The masters will fix all of that. They'll change things around.
They change things around.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
The spirits will move.
We call upon the direction of the east, the element of wind, the place of the rising sun. The place of the new beginnings, The east represents the season of spring, where we conceive new ideas for things we wish to create, where our ideas come from our higher intuition, where light comes from dark. We call upon Archangel Raphael, the guardian of the air. We call upon the condor and the eagle. Teach us to fly wing to wing with spirit and soar past our limitations. We call upon the sacred energies of the innocence and playfulness of the inner child, the fresh new start, the mental body and clarity, the place of the east where dark comes to light, where visions come into our awareness. And so it is.
And so it is.
And turn 90 degrees to your right, facing south. We call upon the sacred direction of the south, the direction of the sun, the element of fire. This direction of the south represents our emotional body. It represents the age of adolescence, where we are in the summer season of our youth. The south represents the place where we experiment with new ideas and we bring everything into motion with patience and our commitment. We call upon Archangel Michael, the guardian of the south. Please bring to us the qualities of abundance, passion, drive, vitality, and fullness. We call upon the totem animals of the south, the great serpent. Teach us how you shed your skin and old ways of being that are no longer in resonance with your higher self. The south is the direction where we develop our relationships with our loved ones, our bond with our friends, our families, and ourselves. The south is the place where we experiment with new ideas, where we connect with people and share new experiences. And the south is the place which brings clarity, and we move from confusion to wisdom and enlightenment. The south is the place that teaches us how to be patient and committed to put in the time to achieve our manifestations. And so it is.
And so it is.
Turning 90 degrees to the right. We call upon the spirits of the west, the element of water. We call upon the totem animal of the west, sacred mother jaguar. Teach us how to fiercely protect those whom you love. We call upon Archangel Sandalphon, the guardian of the west. The west is the direction of the setting sun. It is the time of autumn's bountiful harvest. This is the phase of our life where our ideas are coming into physical reality and we can see the fruits of our labor in action. This is the time of autumn where leaves are dropping from the trees. And the same way we are shedding and letting go of everything and dropping everything that is no longer resonant with our current reality. And we're harnessing the energies of the forward momentum. This direction of the West teaches us to stay true to our values so that we may steer the ship of our life in the direction that feels right to the resonant frequencies of the heart. This is the direction that teaches you impeccability, how to stay true to your inner core values, how to transform all of your fears into love. We bow to the West in gratitude of honor of another day well lived, as the sun sets below the horizon and gives us a new opportunity to shine again. And so it is.
And so it is.
90 degrees right
This way.
towards the north. We call upon the direction of the north, the spirits of the north. Be here with us now, and so it is. The north represents our old age. This is the phase of life where we are coming to an ending. This is also represented by the season of winter and the element of earth. The time of winter signals to us that the cycle of life is now complete, and it is now time for us to prepare for the next cycle. So the energies and the spirits of the north remind us to spend time to go inwards in introspection and reflect on all of our actions of the entire year and gain the wisdom and knowledge for all the lessons that we have learned. We call forth Archangel Uriel, the guardian of the north, and we call the totem animals of the north, the hummingbird, who represents inspiration and hope, and can also be a guiding light to help you connect with spirit. The landscape of the north represents ice, winter, freezing, stillness, silence. These are all qualities that help us point us in the direction of introspection so we may connect with our inner wisdom and communicate with spirit. This is a time where we embrace our temporal nature and embrace our frailty and death, and realize that death is not a time to be sad. Death is indeed a signal of new beginnings and greater times to come. This is a time of intuition where we connect with the wisdom of our ancestors, grandfathers, grandmothers, and the ancient ones. We pay honor and homage to all those who went before us and paved the way. And we invite all of the energies of the north to be here with us now. And so it is.
And so it is.
And now we all face upwards and call upon the spirits of the energies above. We call upon the spirits of the realms above, the element of ether. Father Sky, Sky Nations, Elohim, celestial hosts, archangels, and the angelic realm. We call upon all of our spirit keepers of the realms above. We welcome you into the presence of our circle. We call upon the ancient elders and the guardians of Mexico, all the southern lands, the guardians of Tulum, the Great White Brotherhood, Sisterhood, the Order of Melchizedek, and the Sisterhood of the Rose, the Seraphim, and we call upon the Creator, Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, and all the heavenly councils of light. We are grateful for the blessings and all of your assistance throughout the year and how we benefit from your life-giving energies. Thank you for joining us this day, and so it is.
And so it is.
And now, putting your hand on the ground, we call upon the spirits of the realms below, sacred Mother Earth and beloved Gaia. The sacred core, the turtle mound, the shadow self, the depths of the underworld. We call upon the energies of the elements and the stones and the crystals, the plants and the trees, and all of the ancient root networks of the trees that hold all ancient wisdom of earth. We call upon all that walk crawl, fly, swim, and be off Earth. We call upon the Lemurian underground city of Telos, High Priest Adama, the Masters of Atlantis. Bless us with the power of inner Earth for transformation and transmutation. Spirit keepers of the realm below, thank you for joining us this day. And so it is.
And so it is.
And finally, for the seventh direction, this is going to be in silence because it is the Sacred Heart. So we close our eyes and go connect with our heart. And we start by taking a deep breath into our heart. We call upon the sacred divine center of all creation, the heart. May everything dissolve in the light of mutual love. May we be centered within our unified heart chakra. We call upon the middle realms. We call upon Mother Gaia, the heart of Mother Gaia, to connect with our hearts, and the heart of all creation to surround us with unconditional love. Spirit keepers of the sacred center of the heart, we welcome your presence into our circle. We are grateful for the blessings and assistance that we receive from your life-giving energies. Thank you for joining us this day, and all my relations. And before we disperse, we say it together 3 times. Our sacred space we now create.
Our sacred space we now create.
Our sacred space we now create. Our sacred space we now create. Aho.
Aho!
We're now in sacred ceremony. So this is a very potent space where all of our dreams, desires, prayers manifest into reality. And what I have found on my own path is that the minute we feel and we understand that we are deserving of these codes is when these activations happen for us. So I repeat that. The moment we truly awaken to the realization that we are deserving of abundance, of freedom, of true love, of sovereignty, of peace, of a soulmate companion, the moment we realize the enormity of our power and that we are deserving is when all of these magnetize to our reality. This is a very supercharged space with all of us pure-hearted souls. So set high intentions, dream big, connect with your deepest intentions, because much of humanity doesn't know what their desires are. Do you know that is the real pandemic on your planet? Much of humanity does not know what their dreams, aspirations, and desires are. And that is why this is becoming a block to your expansion. Dream big is what we say to you, because you are infinite and you can have anything your heart desires that is a frequency match to where your soul is going. So I'm going to hand it over to my beautiful soul sister, Liz. You guys look alike.
We always plan. When
Yeah.
not
I
wasting,
know.
even in the colors, you see?
Oh my
So
God, yeah.
Liz is a comedian.
I'm a comedian. Sometimes. She's a monkey. It's naturally.
She's a comedian and she makes the best cacao. And why don't you guys sit together? Are you guys okay separate, or how do you want to do this?
Wherever you feel. I'm okay. But,
Perfect.
I mean, we are together.
Yeah, amazing.
We are
So
one.
come in a bit more. We are one. Exactly.
We are one.
Andre, why don't you move on that side a bit?
Yes.
So we
Because
just-
let's show the
we're more
altar.
like around the altar.
If you guys need to take a washroom break, now's the time. So let's come back in a minute.
Exactly.
Simon, I think that
What do you feel? Can you
it's
sit in here?
it's perfect.
Muy bien. And then you can have there. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll help you. One second.
Go. Go, sister. So. So I'm realizing that maybe I make too much cacao because
That's a good thing.
Whenever I say to me, bring abundance, I can stop it.
I literally texted her and I said, bring more cacao. And you know, I love your cacao.
Oh, thank you, my love.
It's every cacao tastes different. Your cacao is.
Yes, it's made with a lot of love and a lot of joke.
Everybody puts love. Your cacao.
I think it's a joke.
It's a joke. Exactly.
It's a joke that you love.
Is everyone here okay on YouTube still?
Yes, here next to
This
the
comment
table.
perfect if you can
Is
hear.
that good? Check, move it anywhere you want. Doesn't matter. Here it is. Let's make sure we're all in frames.
So,
How are you doing, Soul Family? Oh, there's the tripod that's short.
Exactly.
If they can still hear us, okay.
I mean, the
Move that to
tripod- I mean, that hawk looks like a.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, what is this thing here?
It looks like we are getting something, cacao, or a fish.
Yeah, come here.
Okay. Oh my God, this looks
Beautiful
so
family.
beautiful. Beautiful soul family that we are.
Yes.
So excited.
Do you think the camera is okay, or should we move it further
I think
up?
it's perfect.
Ahead?
It's perfect like that. I mean,
I love it.
I
It also
love
shows
it.
the altar.
Exactly. And the altar, tradition is really important. And I think in all the traditions that I'm seeing, like everybody feel the same at the end. At the end, we are a big family soul. So I think this is the new era. The new era is feeling the unity more than the separation. Yay, unity!
everything.
Exactly. Now
Yeah,
so
so
Nectaria,
this is so funny. Any word you give Nectaria, she has a song for it.
Exactly.
So she's like
Or she
unity,
creates
or
one.
she just creates one on the fly.
For sure,
Exactly.
for sure.
So
Exactly.
let's do a check. Is everybody visible? I think we're doing okay.
I think we're fine.
there it is.
Serafina just needs to jump.
Everybody in the room, please make sure you're in the frame. At least on the
Put yourself there. Eso.
It's your own self-worth.
whoever did it. Okay, I think we're okay.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, the Instagram. I
Awesome.
forget.
Also, by the way, for
everyone.
those of you who have your cacao ready, this is what we should do. For those of you who have your cacao, bring it out. Don't drink it yet. And for those of you who don't have cacao and you're like, what? We didn't know it's a cacao ceremony. Just grab a glass of water, because ultimately we're going to be blessing it with intention. So go grab a glass of water, and that becomes your medicine for this cacao ceremony.
Yay.
And water is just perfect for absorbing energy. Any intention we put will go in the water.
Mm-hmm. It's a conductor. Water
Yeah.
naturally conduct. That's why we are full of blood.
Water has blood.
What it
Sorry.
does in our body and in the body of the world, it is conduct energy, conduct message. So when you put just a glass of water and you put intention, it conducted to all the corners of your being. And then you expand that, because we naturally give water to the world back. So you do pee, right? Who do pee here? Or who is so extraterrestrial? I don't know. But normally we do things that bring that water back to the earth. And that is our minerals. That is our offering. In our relation with the earth, we always have a symbiosis.
Yes.
And that's what makes us so special. Sometimes the people come to telling me, oh my God, the humans are so destructive. They're doing so much worse for this
They're
earth.
peeing on the
They're
ground.
peeing on the ground. They're doing this, they're destroying that. And I will say to all the people, that's a point of view, but we have other one, that is that we are in symbiosis with the earth.
Yes.
So what you are putting, the important thing is not what you are putting out, it's what you are putting in, how your intention goes.
Yes.
So I will invite everyone always, in every meal, in every interaction with the earth and with yourself and with your correlated beautiful family that you have near to you, and even that one that is far away, like right now we are far but near thanks to the technology. Put that intention, put that love, put that beautiful thing you want to give back, and that what you want to receive. So saying that, I want to introduce myself. Yay! For the ones that don't know me, my name is Quetzalcoatl in the tradition. That means beautiful rain. That right now is raining like the Dickens here, so I'm super honored. And normally, my name is Liz. Like that's the name that my father and my mother gave it to me. And I'm so honored today to share this beautiful cacao with you and with this family that it becomes my family through Charlotte, that is my sister of singing. And I just, like sometimes the things just happen. And this beautiful manifesting moment, it will go in my heart forever. So thank you guys. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for creating so much magic, because I always go with you and I know that it will be such a pleasant moment and a grown moment. It will make me feel a better version of me. And that's what I think all together we want to create a better version.
Yes.
Not for egocentric ways, it's just for living well, no? Get more fun, give more, give back more in a beautiful way. So thank you. And today we have solstice. So I bring two elements. That is one, that is the beautiful corn that represents the sun. And the other is the cacao that represents the part of the intuition, the part of that is the dark part. And today the sun is winning, right? It is the day that is more long, so he's really up there shining it. And in all the transmission that you do, guys, I just can feel this big sun with this lion and this eagle. That means like you have this arising moment. And we are going through that arising moment. We are having the peak today. And I think this activation, we will keep going until you have the beautiful gathering wherever you go, and you will activate that moment. So we will put an intention with this cacao. The cacao represents a lot of abundance, prosperity in our world. So this is good that I create so much, because that means that it comes more for us. And I expanded to all the beautiful family over there. So you always have a little bit of cacao in your home is good, even if seeds, because it represents that abundance, that prosperity in your life. And the second, it represents this beautiful connection with your intuition, with your deepest and darkest ways, And when you are really deep in your deep and dark way, you can shine more. Why? Because you are really the true channel. That right now, she just connected with them. And then they go for it. And you go in a perfect moment when it's a lot of light. So that means that you can shine and you can express. You can go out and show. And now it's showtime.
And I really want to just clarify, she said something so profound. I really want to re-explain that one part for those of you who may not have caught it. It's so deep what you said. Until we fully embrace and master our shadows, we do not have the faculties to fully stand in our light. So most of us, and a lot of reverse spiritual traditions teach this, saying, oh, it's anger. No, we can't afford anger. Oh, you're still addicted to something. No. If you're still watching porn, you're a bad person. Instead, we're saying, hey, we're going through all the polarities of everything from left to right, right to wrong, good and bad, because God is everything. Creation is everything. And once we realize, holy shit, I'm not scared of my shadows. I'm not in fear of my shadows. I'm not in judgment of my shadows. Guess what happens? Alchemy takes place. And this alchemy helps you ascend, because you're no longer a slave to your fear of your own demons. You start embracing the darkness within you. You start embracing the shadows within you. And that is the moment of enlightenment. That is the moment of power. So thank you for sharing that. That was very deep.
Very deep.
Yes, exactly. And now with this cacao, we will bring that moment into our hearts, and we will enlighten it with love. Because the only thing that place wants is we recognize it and we love them. We love each other as we are. We support each other as we are. And we are magnificent. magnificent beings. Really, really, yeah. Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Go look at you in the mirror and look at you.
Look at what our mama came.
Exactly.
Look at what your mama did.
Exactly. And
Look,
your
they
mama
created you.
does that. Yes. Even the child, no? Little child, if you have it there. And it's magnificent. Look at all your relations, all your family is magnificent as it is. So when we embrace whatever we are with love, and more the shadow part that is the most difficult to love, really, it is not so fun sometimes. But when we embrace it with love, everything we start to create is magic.
Yes.
It's pure magic.
Yes.
So right now we are creating that, and this is the example. So I will pass a beautiful cacao here that I prepare with a lot of loves and jokes, as you like.
And for those of you who have to taste her cacao in the physical, they have to come to Tulum.
Exactly.
House of Ra 2025.
Oh yes, we might as well tell them. So we decided that House of Ra to do it this year in December is just too much because we have so many projects on our plate like Metatronic Healers Academy and Exit the Matrix. We're downloading a channeled course called Exit the Matrix, which is still channeling through both of us. We have so many projects that we have moved House of Ra to most likely, well, it's definitely next year, but we're looking into April of next year so that all of you can come. There's lots and lots of time.
Book your tickets because
I know. Please don't book your tickets yet.
as soon as we utter a word, people start booking tickets. So
Yeah.
we're just giving you a heads
Yeah.
up that the official announcement will come. It may
Really?
be in April, it may be in May.
This is
I don't know. Who knows?
But it will be. It will happen. It will happen. It will happen.
yeah,
We promise it will
people literally, guys, this is not a joke. They say we already booked tickets because you said it's happening. I'm like, no. Okay, so we have to be very careful not to. So don't book your
There's
tickets
one
yet.
guy actually coming to Tulum in August and he'll be in UK.
Yeah, because see, we were supposed to do this House of Ra for 888,
Yes.
right? We were supposed to do House of Ra for 888. That's what our heads were guiding us to do.
Yes.
Everything was planned. I even had the contract ready in front of me. And my heart, which is my guiding factor, was saying, no, you don't sign the contract. No, you don't. And I'm like, why? But I won't do anything till my heart gives me. I'm very particular about that. That's like the biggest business tip I can give you. Our entire business is based on the heart's approval.
Great.
Till then, I just won't do it. And then it came, go to Glastonbury 888. We're like, what? I don't have time. We have 2 months. It's fine. You have time. Go. So now House of Ra. And then I'm messaging the venue saying, sorry, guys, we can't do House of Ra. I know you've put in all this work in the contract, but we'll come back in April. So that's the story. All right, let's have some cacao and let's hear some beautiful singing.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Set up the singing, and I will
Pointing up.
start
Yeah, perfect.
to give this beautiful cacao to our soul family.
Mm.
Yes, cacao.
So I prepared some beautiful songs that are easy to sing, and please join in your house and sing with us.
Volume okay, guys? Just let us know if the volume, everything's perfect.
Let the way of the heart, let the way of the light, let the way of the heart shine through.
Tell them the words.
Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart
Shine through.
Love upon love upon love, all hearts are beating as one.
Super simple and you'll get it.
And light upon light upon light, shining as bright as the sun.
You
I
guys
have
got
to,
it?
yeah, I have to give you a disclaimer. This song is addictive. It doesn't, I don't like to have repetitive thought patterns in my head. And this song, it takes me a month sometimes to get it out of my head. It's
These
like
are
this,
good words to have in your head.
it's always playing in my head. Though. It's like repetitive.
I know.
And you'll get the words. We're all going to sing along eventually, okay? Yes, we'll repeat.
Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through. Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
so beautiful.
That was
Always
so
bring light into our hearts.
Yes.
You're like an angel.
Oh, you are an angel.
Yeah.
Pass me the
Everybody
cacao.
here.
So is it time to drink our cacao yet? Not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
yet.
Quite there.
We are just waiting for.
So everybody, when Nectaria starts her next track, I invite you all.
Oh, I think it's up. My phone. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Throw it out of the house.
It's actually it's part of the melody.
It's like
It
chimes.
doesn't even
It's
sound
chimes.
like a phone after.
Gracias.
Con muchísimo amor. Everybody
Oh,
have some?
everyone,
Yeah.
when Nectaria starts her next track, this is my invitation to you to really connect with your intentions, to really connect with your magic, and to really see what in life you are ready to let go of right now and what in life you are bringing in more of. And this is my invitation for you to also visualize your perfect life. So as she's playing and as we're connecting with the sacred medicine, visualize this solstice, the perfect life that you are magnetizing to your reality.
Yay, that's so beautiful. So let's put it in our heart and let's feel all this beautiful life that we want to bring into your lives. Let's feel all this love. Let's feel all this connection. Let's feel all this acceptance. Let's feel all this perfection. Let's feel everything that we are in a perfect way, in a perfect moment. And let's embrace our open paths for do whatever needs to be done in order we can co-create together the earth that we deserve. So just feel the open path that you can make it happen.
Salud.
Yeah, lot of love, family.
Soul family.
Soul family.
I'm forever you are forever true, and the dream of this world can never touch you. So give up your attachments, give up your confusion, fly to that skies that's beyond all illusion. Are you forever blue? You are forever true, and the dream of this world can never touch you. So give up your attachments, give up your confusion, fly to the space that's beyond all illusion. Eres siempre puro, eres verdadero, sueño del mundo no te tocará. Deja los apegos y deja la confusión, vuela más allá de toda ilusión. Are forever pure, you are forever true, and the dream of this world can never touch you. So give up your attachments and give up your confusion, fly to the space that's beyond. Fly to that space, into your heart space, far from your illusion.
So
beautiful.
I love that song. I haven't heard that one before.
So
It's by Shimshai.
Oh,
Shimshai, then it's called
goodness.
Sudosi
So
Budosi.
good.
It's in many languages. I love it so much.
so good.
So good. Thank you,
So good.
Charlotte. And thank you, everyone, for sharing this beautiful moment.
Yes.
Thank you, my
Oh,
loves.
thank you all as well. And guys,
Thank you, Liz, for the beautiful cacao.
yes.
For opening our
Oh,
hearts.
the beautiful
And
sexy Liz.
Holding space with short notice.
No notice. She arrived and I'm like, hey, you're doing a cacao ceremony. She's like, okay.
It goes like
And guys,
that.
I also want to share with you guys how for the past 4 years or so, you know that Saman and I have not actually been socializing at all. We got guidance in 2019 to completely dump DUMP every single friend of ours. And many of you are going through this phase right now, which is why I'm feeling guided to share this with you. I'll give you this thing. Okay. So many of you are going through this phase where you are investing a lot of your energy in the wrong spaces. So 2019 December, we got this guidance to completely, I was in Mount Shasta at the time, dump all your friends, drop all your friends because they're going to hold you back basically. And we have you and Saman on like a timer. We need you to be at a certain place at a certain time. And you know, so for the past 4 years, since 2019, we have not had any friends by choice. We not only didn't have friends, we also completely eliminated any toxic family members from our reality. Again, upon guidance, there was no vengeance, there was no hate. We were completely in a state of forgiveness and love and whatnot. This year, the guidance shifted. The guidance this year was start going back into community. And we were like, what? In Tulum? You must be nuts. Like, impossible.
You're
Impossible. At least with our students, I can understand. No, just in Tulum, go into community events. And guys, this is a true story. So Saman and I, very nervously, we said, okay, we'll go to a community event. We may leave in 20 minutes and that's fine. And the guide said, yeah, that's fine. When we walked into this community event here, Ecstatic Dance in Tulum, the owner, like the lady who organizes this ecstatic dance, we don't know. We were just sitting, Saman and I, like kind of attuning to the frequencies. And we see this lady walk in and she goes like this, yes! She goes like this, yes! They came. And I'm like, what's happening? And she's the organizer of Ecstatic Dance. And she's like, I've been sending you free tickets for the past 1 year since you're in Tulum and you're not reading my emails. And I said, oh, she's like, I'm the organizer of Ecstatic Dance and I'm so happy you're here. So the point is the community, the same community that used to not welcome us in Toronto. And we had such deep trauma to clear about it because they would call us jokers and all kinds of they wouldn't accept us in the community. We were not accepted in the spiritual community of Toronto because we didn't fit in. We were rejected and made fun of. And there was a lot of, awareness that we are not the right people. And in this community, we were welcomed with such open arms. And that's where I met Andre. Like the sweetest, the other way. It's reversed.
It's really weird.
That's where I met Andre. And Andre is the guy. And Andre, I don't have anyone like this. I just want to give you a shout out. He's the guy that I am very particular about this. Like I won't just call someone and say, hey, with him, I have him on speed dial. I'm like, Andre, I need some Spanish translation. He's like, okay, sister. I'm not saying, and I really say that because I feel free with you. I feel and you're the only one. Saman is like, wow, I'm more free with you than Saman.
If anybody needs a translation, he'll leave you.
No. But it's not just translation. It's anything. Like yesterday, I said, hey, I want to order this Thai dinner from Playa del Carmen. Would you mind bringing it? It's just this feeling of, in Hindi, they call it apnapan. And what that means is our own. It's this feeling of family where, and I know.
You can only do that with family.
Yeah.
Right? You can call the phone and
Exactly.
say, hey,
And I know.
I need your help.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, the phone.
And I know and a few days ago, like our shower wasn't working, our water. And he's like, I have an extra bedroom, I have an extra bathroom. Carolina said
The
that
guest
too.
suite.
A guest room, so it's just, I feel like all of you guys have come in and clicked with this new earth reality that we have set in. And my intention and desire and prayer for every single one of you watching is for you to start magnetizing. And this is the year 2024, we've been told, is when you magnetize your new earth communities. And 2 years ago, we said this on social media. We said in 2 years, the new earth communities will start to magnetize.
Oh my God, yes.
Remember?
To the dot.
We said this. And Merlin, if you're watching, you probably even know exactly what video it's in. Merlin knows all.
Take it out. Take it out.
We literally said in 2 years this will happen. And so
The
us.
prophecy came true.
Yeah. All right.
You guys
What's
are
the
the
next one?
prophecy.
We can do fly like
Yes.
because you like it. No?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Whatever is the best
I
one.
like that.
Fly like an eagle. so high, circling the universe, circling the universe, on wings of pure light, on wings of pure light, flying like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, flowing so low, flowing so low, circling the Mother Earth, circling the Mother Earth, on wings of rainbow, on wings of rainbow. This earth is holy, this ground is sacred, this ground is sacred, this space is holy, this space is holy, sacred is the ground, sacred is the ground, forest, mountain, and river, forest, mountain, and river, listen to their sound, listen to their sound. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, ho. Hey ya, ho. Fly like an eagle, fly like an eagle, soaring so high, soaring so high, circling the universe, circling the universe, on wings of pure light, wings of pure light. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, flowing so low, flowing so low, circling the Mother Earth, circling the Mother Earth, on wings of rainbow, on wings of rainbow. Hey ya na, hey ya, hey na na, hey ya, hey ya na ho, hey ya na ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, ho. This space is holy. This space is holy. Sacred is the ground. Sacred is the ground. Forest, mountain, and river. Forest, mountain, everywhere. Listen to their sound. Listen to their sound.
Okay, I say we want to dance.
Yeah.
Who wants to dance? Okay, Simandra just said to me, it's okay, let's not dance, let's end it. And no, no, yeah. So we're gonna make it happen. We want to dance, right? So who wants to dance?
We want to move the bus.
Always a yes to that question.
Yes.
We'll just take 5 minutes to
Not even just one.
2 minutes. Yeah, I'm set up.
So one set. Yeah, just move it up here.